All right. I'm getting close to the deadline where apparently I'm gonna have a duel with Luis. So let's see how far. Let's see how far we get after that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit that deadline tonight. All right, let's go.
Okay then.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Yep, we're safe here.
Right?
Well,
Strong fire magic. Okay. Not. Not a Luca.
What now?
Let me. No. Fuck. What am I looking at? Bruh, I'm actually tripping. This is what I'm supposed to look at. Jesus, I don't know why the fuck I'm looking at other things.
it shouldn't be.
Oh, and
What
the
now?
information. Okay, fire will work.
Keep this to yourself.
Okay. And there's someone in here.
I don't think anything would be.
Let's push through! Let's give him a fight!
Sweet style.
Let's go! Let's set it up!
Get out.
Let's finish this! Not bad.
This is just what I need.
Get him. So apparently there's someone in
What a
here in this
finale.
area.
Keep your
I have
energy
to
up,
look out for.
everyone.
Not bad, if I say so myself. Nice. I feel stronger already.
I don't see any more. I think we're safe.
Yep, we're safe here.
Oh, hey.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful. Let's not.
Get in there.
Win.
Finish him off.
This'll do.
No, not win. Fucking. Oh, bruh.
This is just what I need. Burn!
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Dark Knight! I'll run you through!
I'll run a train through you.
There they go. Stay alert.
A preemptive This battle's ours. Let's go! Let's go! Burn!
This is their weakness. I call your opening, Captain. No down.
I'm
I
all
knew
right.
you could do it. They're immune to light. Careful, everyone.
Yeah!
You better not roll.
Facilio.
Up with blade in hand!
They're weak to fire.
Heal!
Keep that place up. And that's that. Victory's ours.
I'm capable too. Yes, I've become
You was still my
stronger.
lowest level character. That death that I had on that happened to her, I think last stream, really did a number on her.
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means
All right, how's that?
All right, let's do this.
fast.
Rush ya.
We'll do this together!
ice doesn't work. We need a different approach.
Maybe there's a better choice.
Bing.
Masked dancer. A bit. This might be a good
You
strategy.
better be ready.
You better not run.
I stand ready.
You're all the crazy Facilio.
Right, there you go.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
What now? I found new power.
Think that's the last of them.
Wait, hang
What
on,
now?
hang on. I gotta give shit to Bulky. Guard Lord. Perfect punch.
All right.
Yes. And,
All right.
this one. Okay, so this is draw enemy. Draw enemy attention to take attacks for allies. Oh, this one's better.
Yep, we're safe here. I don't think we can avoid a fight here. There are enemies
my
around.
God.
Watch your step. No choice but to hunt for
Get him.
This is our chance.
them.
Forward! Lend me your strength.
Get him! You hit their weakness! That's show you! Captain! Come on! Follow me! Raging fire! Hit their weakness!
I'm ready
Don't
whenever.
let up now!
All
Captain.
right.
Ice doesn't work. We need a different approach.
Observe the enemy.
Basilio.
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got one.
Well done,
Who's next?
Hulkenberg. Take this!
Punch.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup.
Oh,
punches.
yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Check me out.
I've acquired a new power.
Yeah, hell yeah. Ooh, that's really good.
What now?
We can't relax yet, loves. Stay on your toes.
Come on!
Watch your step.
All right, how's that? I'm right here.
Scary.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
What enemies?
As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with these.
Let's push through.
Get him.
I'll take you down in
Too
no
late
time.
for you.
Fire! Over me!
The captain just went down. We can't let up now. Keep it up, Jonah. They're weak to fire. Good going,
True
Basilio.
forged ally with blade in hand.
Hulkenberg got one. Who's next?
Let's go. Burn!
Satisfactory.
Smooth finish. Great work,
Hell
everyone.
yeah.
To ever greater heights. Even I had more to learn.
Think that's the last of them.
Wow.
We could use that.
What now?
Holy shit. This one.
Everything's pretty standard.
Come on!
Get him.
Let's sweep them with style.
We're looking good here.
Wild, your turn.
Nice moves,
Observe
Basilio.
our power of
Nothing
heroes.
for you.
You never let us
Only
down.
one left. Let's finish them off.
Punch you to death.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Hell yeah.
Satisfactory.
We seem to have defeated them all.
Ah!
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
Ah! Ah! Let's push through! Ah! Come on!
Got him.
Victory is ours. And safety hard won.
This battle's ours.
Take
your time. Go.
Quick, everyone,
Come
go!
forth, royal soul.
Give it all you've got!
Got him. Hell
What a
yeah.
finale! Keep your energy up, everyone! Not bad, Ed. Tremble before me!
Come on.
Alright, save.
Yep.
Ah!
Look, it's that cat!
Me ears are freezing. Hey,
Oh, wait. Okay, then.
till next time, eh?
Alright.
Ah!
We've been spotted.
On your guard!
It's too late for you!
Let's go! Fire! Stay focused!
The captain took one
I've
down!
got just the dance for a class dancer.
We're in the groove! Shooting
You better be ready. Songstress.
You better not roll the
Exert
Hell
your
yeah.
darts
We're
tonight.
still mad for you!
Take this!
Worthy foe after all.
Only one left! Finish them off! We're...
Hell yeah.
Looks like that's all of them! Great job,
Right.
everybody!
How's that?
Ooh, I'm so close to leveling up.
We're done here. Let's keep moving.
On your guard! We have the edge!
What a
Come
thrill.
forth, royal soul!
That's one for the captain!
bad.
Let's keep it going! Dancer! We can't let up now!
I'm ready. You better be ready.
Leo took him down!
Is everyone all right?
Anyone else want to try him?
With blade in hand. Stay
Worse,
focused.
Hulkenberg!
So dependable.
Got him.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Good. Tis done.
Yay! I
I'll
leveled
strive
up.
for greater heights.
I can now take those wolves
New
down
means of protection.
without engaging them in combat.
Our in. What now?
Wow.
They saw us. They'll talk you
There they are.
Forward!
Get
I'm
him.
getting pumped.
I won't hold back! Hold on, let's work together!
One for the captain!
Nice job.
Keep it
Don't
going.
underestimate. Your turn.
Come in!
Leo took him down!
Observe the enemy.
Anyone else want to try? And that's that! Victory's ours!
We're done here. Let's keep moving.
Get ready!
Oh, there they come. Hi there.
Oi!
Well, damn. The established nation this week's night were like.
Wait.
No.
I hear the devotion's all one-sided, like the plenty of his lot of frontline soldiers push the fantasism frustrated by a thin
However,
top. There's a play nice with people, it's a ferocious beast. When we first met the beast, we really wounded. The man just help a bit ignited, that is. The legendary beast will be in my command, and why surely it is divine providence, so together we combated to You combat any who make an enemy of Lord Luis. Could it be the true self-proclaiming prince that were to fight Lord Luis? Whoever this best is furthest, killing you would beckon Lord Luis to go closer yet. Alright, let's just kill him. Weak to fire, right?
They're weak to fire. Let's
Yep.
heat this
We'll do this
place up.
together.
Get after it. Ignore their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Masked dancer.
Raging fire. Hit their weakness.
Stay insane,
Don't let
and you
him down,
better be
Jack.
ready.
Right in their weak
Impossible!
spot. Beat them down,
For all
Basilia.
that we strive for!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Lend me your strength.
I'll lend a hand myself. I'll show you.
We end this now.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're a
Pay for this.
bitch for that, man.
Here I go.
Get
Right in their weak spot.
Impossible!
Dark
Beat
Knight!
them down,
I'll
Basilia.
destroy you!
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Where are you?
Take it.
This is just what I need. You hit their weakness.
Okay.
Don't let him down, Tuna.
souls, do your thing.
Impossible!
With blade in hand!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Let's work together.
Give it all you hit their weakness.
Give them no opening!
That's your opening, Captain. Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Man,
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help. This should be good.
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
Come here.
I'll stay my blade.
We'll do this together.
Get after it. Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
This is nothing. All right! I stand ready for all that we strive for! Strike me if you dare!
Lend me your strength.
Get it. You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. You hit their weakness.
You better be
Don't let
ready.
him down, Tuna.
Bastards.
oh, you're a bitch.
With blade in hand! Shut up!
Hulkenberg's
We'll
in
do
bad
this
shape.
together.
Get in hand. Masked dancer. You hit their weakness.
Who should I beat down
Don't let
first?
him down, Juna.
All right.
Thank you. Of Dark Knight. Pierce! Worthy foe after all.
You hit their weakness.
I'm
That's
so
your
close to
opening,
getting
Captain.
it down.
I call upon a royal soul.
Got him. But a tough battle, but it's not too taxing.
I've done it.
Oh my god.
I shall rise to the...
I continue to...
I'm better and stronger.
Hell yeah. Impossible. The beast is a symbol of upcoming people. The proof that the world responds to Lord Luis's will to see defeated is. Wake up, Maiden. Have a look around with your own eyes.
Damn it.
Listen, I was a soldier too, so I get where you're coming from. After a while, it all feels hopeless, suffocating. Feels like it wouldn't be so bad. Turn to ash. Luis will break everything apart. That I have no doubt. The injustices will be gone, sure, but also the good things, the important things. He'll come for it all. Does that truly sit right with you, your friends, your family, the places you shared meals? There must be one thing in this world you couldn't bear to lose, isn't there? Once those things are gone, they're gone forever. There must be another way besides burning all of it down. But we've no other choice left to us.
See this?
Look at this lad here. He's a scrawny little Elda, I admit. But he's got more power than Luis, truly. Admittedly, he possessed an immense power to fell a great ice beast. But
Yeah.
strength isn't about raw power. Look at him. You would look at things being the way they are now. He's still offering a helping hand. He really wants to create a world where no one has to shed a tears over injustice. I reckon there's more hope in that ideal than in the world Luis is trying to make. Wait and see.
Hang on a second.
Goals are different. Instead of trying to destroy you, you're actually trying to build things up. Alright, I understand now. I'll place my faith in you. Now hold the line. Hell yeah.
I'd love your help if you can.
In all honesty, I also met others who share my concerns, and I'll tell them with you. I shall take my leave. Hell yeah. He left us. I assume that he intends to join his fellow deserters.
Now then.
Want to explore more.
No.
Goodness.
Alright. Down here.
I imagine that would be of use.
Grab you.
Let's take it. We may yet.
It's all clear.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
I'm here to grab this relic.
Nice.
That's pretty.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
This sun possesses the most peculiar shape, but also missed the faintest
Okay,
glow.
so
I think about this could be one of the words that Carlos and Nurse talking about.
come on.
Regardless of what it is, let's go ahead and show it to Nuris. Alright.
I don't think anything would be too tough. Looks like they found us.
Just run, just run.
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
Yoink. Run. Just continue running. Where am I going? Shit.
I don't think anything would be too tough.
They saw us.
Your trading has paid off.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up.
Down here. Let's just leave. Let's get out of here. Run. We're free.
Hey,
I'd like to check the map real quick. Pretty sure there's nothing else to do
let's see.
except for this.
I smell trouble. And right there's a labyrinth. Hey,
Yeah, let's leave.
okay then.
Yeah.
Right?
Food. Let's get some food. The bitter cold of the forest was something else, wasn't it? Just thinking about it is enough to get me shivering again. I do hope that the people who live in the environment may now experience some peace. They suffer more than most, so I'd take satisfaction in aiding them. The bounty is a big payout too, so we're helping ourselves and the people at the same time. Birds meet stone. That's the best kind of help in it. You better report in and let them know that the deed is done. I will.
That's got me thinking.
Yeah, paraperson not this chill's the worst. That hot spring can't open up fast enough.
Of course.
If that's the case, why not hit the road? We can use the path casket on the runner. We got 4 days left until the deadline, so there should be plenty of time for a
Guess
dip.
we're splitting up.
All things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us and hit the hay. I said we under rest today. Good job. Hell yeah.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This here.
Ooh, thank you. Money.
Let's go.
Now what am I to do?
Ice maze almost all the way up. I can completely end Maria's thing. Oh, I have to get my eloquence up. Oh no.
What should we do?
Or
All right then.
I'll turn in this quest.
Where to?
I love it.
Dear me.
Lady Reyna, please help us.
What to do?
Let's keep going.
Hello, Luis is the only one left.
Lady Reyna,
Luis is the only one. Hey, you.
Come on.
All right then.
Let's go to.
Where to?
Fort
Let's
Rhylehaven.
go.
How tragic.
All right then. Where to?
No, where is the recruitment center? There's like the merchants. Yep, merchants bazaar. Let's go.
So whoever's strongest gets the What in tarnation?
Let's head over there through the
You're not serious.
through here.
I'm just.
What was the fucking goofy ass laugh?
Welcome.
Excuse me.
Impressive.
Did it.
We did it.
100,000, 120,000. I wish I could get my Reva
All right.
more, or my courage up more, but we're already full of courage. My eloquence
Yeah, but
needs a good leveling to be able to do that side quest with Yufa.
All right
Let's,
then.
let's go buy some stuff. Let's go buy some stuff at fucking Altabury.
Stupendous. You. What in tarnation?
say,
What do I do? Oh, this blooming heat.
Where to?
Altabury.
let's go.
Let's go to here. There's so much sword riding. Didn't expect to still be sword riding.
Hey, you. Luis is the only one left.
I feel like I've done a good fair share of Bruce sword riding throughout the entire game. I think I did it a few times to save a few minutes, but I feel like I've done a lot. I guess not. Well,
he doesn't look like a prince.
Hey, you.
Okay?
Very nice.
Good.
There you go. There you
Understood.
go.
Now then.
Praise you.
That's fine.
Give it to you. Bum, bum. Hang on, let me check the trophy guide for a metaphor real quick. Profile. What's the book trophy? Bookworm. Come on. Let's buy
Got a lovely
weapons. There's no weapons to buy.
He doesn't look like Lady Rella.
Lady Rella.
Help us.
His Highness,
Luis is the only one.
Lots of sword riding.
Lady Rella.
Luis is the only one. Hey, you.
All right then. Where to?
Royal capital.
Let's go.
Down here. Let's wrap up this social link with
Rain.
with Maria. But first, let me go in here into the velvet room.
So, you've acquired a new archetype. Ah, how good of you to come.
Bring you. Fortnite Ninja. Grab you. You. Almighty's useful. A lot of
What
grinding that
now?
I need to do.
New skills, new possibilities.
Hell yeah.
I found new power. Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power.
Alright, let's leave.
You'll
Snap back to reality.
Can I be
Wayne,
Now to wrap up the
Mister.
social loop. Here you go.
Wow. Thank you. You look.
I'm hungry.
Oh, yay.
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it?
Social
Hope you
loop's
like
so
it.
strong
This
that
dish
it
has some
completely ended.
complexity to it.
There's more than enough for
It
everyone.
completely ended the rain.
I was thinking maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
Want to help.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened. And I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts.
I'll consider it.
Oh.
Oh, he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when
Eat
my
food,
friends are
you're
happy,
fucking
I'm
starving.
happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's Apis. I couldn't even remember my own name.
Jesus.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us?
Eat. Get some nourishment.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
Hell yeah. I'll help with that.
You'll always have my support.
You'll help us serve food again, right, mister?
Yeah.
Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
You'll
It
have
sounds
lots
like
of
you're
friends.
making plenty of friends.
Yep, it's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, just do your best.
Aw.
I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Because you
Is
have
that
a
because
home?
you have a home now?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabienne to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabienne. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabienne, so...
Aw.
Can't die, okay? So please come back.
I won't. I won't die.
Don't worry. I won't die.
You have to promise me that you won't.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, anew by the grace of her newfound power.
I want to be with Mister forever.
Savior. There's still a lot more that I need to fill out, dude.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back.
Oh,
I still dream about going on a journey one day. To all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him. And then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
I'll help out.
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Aww. Still number 2, though.
In that case,
Oh, who wants to talk? Onuris. What was it that you want again?
Hey,
Oh, okay. Oh, I can wrap up another social link right now.
Hi there. Thing
What
is,
was it? Tolerance.
Louise,
Wonder if I could have been one of those.
I'm out of ideas.
Lady Rella, please help us.
Lady Rilla is dead.
What to do? Hello,
Luis is the only one there.
Oh, very nice.
isn't that?
What now?
Quest. Have that much magua.
Lady Rella,
What
please
now?
help us.
Nice. I see.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Really. New skills, new possibilities.
Let's keep going.
Luis is the only one there.
Hey, you.
What now?
Now let's go down here.
All right then. Where to?
Riot Haven.
Let's go.
How tragic.
Louise will route.
Let's head over here.
Hello,
Need a ride?
To
Good shot.
here. Wait. The old man.
Oi!
The wharf. I got beetles for you.
Hey there.
Thank you.
Maybe. Understood. Hey there.
There you go. 7 more gold beetles.
All right then.
Hiya.
Uh,
Fancy a ride?
let's go to
Nice.
here.
I'm chuffed.
What the fuck was that?
Oh dear, oh dear.
Heard a system notification. Okay, it's just Windows Defender. Alright. Let's go talk to him then.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dutteron. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
Assistance.
What assistance?
Right then, where shall I begin? The execution was proposed by Alonso himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die with them. That is, under one condition. He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end to the people's suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
Why?
Why would he go through with that?
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world. Alonso entrusted me with this letter, or rather, with his last words.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it. Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person. On the day of my execution, you'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes, before long, you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you. Even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for, you have my gratitude.
It says Alonso's genuine trust and affection is an unadorned word of thanks.
The devious schemer, your tempered bond has become by the grace of...
Man, he's really dead.
Remember your promise. Become the king.
Are you all right?
I have to win, no matter what.
You mustn't be hasty. Alonso believed you could bring about a better future, didn't he?
Man.
You there! Bring him what we've discussed. This is Alonso's fortune. Though half of it was pinched from my coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened. Alonso intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
All right. I'll do it.
Thank you. He'll rest easier, knowing it was you. I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property shall be in my care. Come speak with me once you've arrived. I ask this of you in his stead.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Oh.
I love it.
I need to bring up my eloquence.
All right then.
Fine, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you, Basilio.
Yo,
Yeah, let's go.
you rarely came.
Hey,
The store where there was that attack to the shopkeep's neck was broken just like the others.
awful.
Then dry igniters and 39ers when so I got an axe to grind. And Barracus behind it, a real healthy man too, going by the interest he really is a monster. Another murder, this place is more lawless by the day. Ugh. It hurts. That's Vinka.
Vinka!
Vinka, what's wrong? Is it the wounds?
Hey,
Oh, you take it easy. Come on, Celia. What? Don't tell me you're worried about me. You're just like Fidelio. Always coming to check on me when I had it hard. Yeah. Even when I just eaten something I shouldn't have. That's all this is.
Sam?
You're just poo poisoning. It's your stomach that be hurting. I'm not a kid anymore, Vinka. I'm not going to fall for anything that obvious. Anyways, I continue to a church. One of them healers ought to have some fix for the pain at least. I'm not setting foot in any damn church. I understand how you feel. Hell, you know, it's just my time to die, nothing more.
I hate it.
You're not gonna die.
Stop this,
I'm sick
please.
of this, mate. I'm sick of not being able to save people I care about. Don't tell me you're gonna die. You gotta stay alive so we can keep being stupid together. Fine, I'll go see your churchman later, though. Got some business to take care of first. What kind of business?
Hey.
If it's important, then the pay's gotta be something good, yeah? They will help. Let's get you squared away.
I see.
Yeah, I suppose you might be able to help, then I need a bit to prepare. Come see me again later, alright?
I swear to.
Don't just say that and run off. It's a promise, alright?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for dragging you into this job of Vinkas without asking. If Dale were here, I'm sure he'd rake me over the coals for that one. He's very like you.
Hey.
Can't tell if that's a compliment. Thanks if it is, though. Glad I have you here, else Vinka would probably give me the runaround again.
Thanks.
You're a real loon yourself, you know. Not many would have stuck with me this far. Thanks. Rank 4.
We ain't even family. Let's head back.
Let's head back once Vinka's done with his preparations, then I'll be counting it. You Persona Master. Get experience at the normal rate. What do you have for me? Gunner. Hell yeah. Alright, every one of them is up to half done at least. Let's go over to Neris and talk to him.
Let's go.
Damn it all. What in tarnation's going on?
Hey, you.
You're not serious.
No idea. Hey, you.
Let's head over.
Lady Rena, please.
Lady Rilla, please help us.
What to do? Hello, Luis is the only one there. Oh, very nice.
Let's just right over.
Hey, you.
All that writing is still not even a locked trophy. It's so much writing. I'm here.
Quite. I see.
Have a little. What's it here? Oh, don't tell me. It can't be this simple.
Genius.
Ah, spot on, my dear little bundle of joy. How I've been waiting to meet you.
Whoa!
It was really a relic, huh? And naturally, this is where it connects to the other. Yeah, it's supposed to confirm the hypothesis.
Oh,
Borg!
Eureka!
Inspiration strikes, an absolute cork of an inspiration. It's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah? We have picked this up quite a few now. You think we're getting close to finishing it? Not quite yet. There's 2 left. The old goat's notes mark a full set at 8 pieces. And out of those 2, one is...
Hey.
Say, would you mind joining me on a short jaunt somewhere? Won't take but a moment. Sure, but where? Home. Alright. Hey, this place is so much a house that it is a common runner garage, no? Did you actually sleep here?
Quite.
Indeed, I slept 8 and woke up next to the old girl. Isn't that the stuff of dreams? Oh, so it was here all along, eh? I knew it. Oh ho ho, this is the ticket. It's right into the rest. Well, how now? I found the relic in my own house.
The truth is...
You know, there's a little odd dimple on this last relic. I told you before, didn't I? Back when I was a lad, I found a similar bit of rubbish in my fossil hunts. I realized this relic here, the one from my boyhood, was an exact match for the curious little ship that made by the rest, and its our discreet little scavenger hunt.
That's the
So I tried seeing if the pieces connect, and whiz bang pow, perfect fit. It's a heavy burden to bear, being this generation's greatest man. You never lost it?
Huh?
What's that look for? It may look like a mess, but brilliance is born from chaos, you know, sometimes anyway. It's been quite a while since I was here last. The nostalgia rather gets to a chap. This used to be my whole life. This is where I dreamed of the skies. It's where my dream was born, and where I strove for the skies, and where it all came crumbling down.
Rather.
When Hulkenberg dragged me out of the workshop, well, never thought I'd actually find my wings. Coming on this journey with you all has changed me for the better, and I'll stick with you till the end, you hear? We're counting on you. As you should. On my rights honor, I'll get you wherever you're headed. So, one more relic.
My heart's pounding and my soul's a bit...
But if there's only one more component, where's the safety mechanism? No, too early to say without seeing it first. In any case, just one more to go. We've come this far, so we've got to finish it now. I know you can do it.
This one's important.
Oh,
What?
what was that noise? There's not many folks who live on the street in this part of town. Just a wind, girl. Just a wind.
Right then.
I'm going to clean up a bit first, grab some things and go. You two head back to the runner first, eh? I'll be along shortly.
Come on!
Whatever you say, just make sure to come back before it gets late.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Have a look.
Hey, thank you.
Hey,
Got any unfinished business around here? We've got to scoot tomorrow, whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where it'll all be settled. Let us leave no intention and realize that prayers will want it that way. I genuinely thought you were going to tell us to stuff ourselves at Latario's restaurants all we can, but I guess you equal to your summer call at time.
Right then.
This is it. Last chance to tune up before we take on the big bastard of a mage out there. 1 day left. Yeah, let's get everything done with.
Shall we?
Damn it all.
What'll I do?
What did I do? What did I do?
Hey, you.
What did I do?
You're not serious.
I've no idea, kid.
Let's save here just in case I leave at night.
I've no
You
idea.
there.
It's the King's Rock.
Isn't that let's?
And
Yep.
You there.
to the podium.
This place.
Oi!
Hang on a second.
You are.
All right.
Slightly improved. I had to be on the road for
Is it finally time?
Hey,
You.
His Highness.
What in tarnation's going on?
All right then.
Damn cold this is.
am I still far off from getting my eloquence? Not my eloquence, my fucking tolerance up.
I'm Levette.
I've no idea, kid.
Save again.
You're not serious.
You there.
To the podium.
this place.
What in the blazes?
Good culture supports the arts.
No. Now then.
Finally, my
Eloquence.
eloquence is up.
Why, that's...
Are you sure? Reservations about this? Forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but
Somehow.
It'll be fine.
Yes. However, may I speak? It'll be all right.
We can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Besides, that reminds me. Okay then.
EP time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I mean, Mir.
It's finally here.
We set up for the royal capital in a decisive battle for our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I just had it begun to grow close to the cold. I cannot say the same. Regardless, we have all that we can here, let's depart with our heads held high, yes? Nurse seemed thrilled about riding by the sky instead of teleportation magic. All it takes a day to get there from here. We have them city folk shaking in their boots. Let's meet at the runner once we've polished off breakfast.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
We'll win this.
This place. You would pursue peril.
Great.
Of course. Do we get to save while we're traveling?
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
It is
Your Highness!
His Royal Highness, the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally. This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, they are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have come, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward.
After he arranged all this, too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Yep.
Whoa, and Lady Juna as well!
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
But I'm already meeting up with Maria.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thank you for helping.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
Thank you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
Yeah.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype. Forged friendships. And taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. We've still got a long road ahead.
True enough. We haven't even won against Luis yet. And even when we do... But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right? It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Right. Let's get some rest.
EP time.
We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
So?
Now, save here. This is the turning
Good night.
point. This is another turning point of the game. I feel Lydian.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding? far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Bullshit.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Guess it's time for the duel.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
No hesitation at all. You've really grown out there.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I will.
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together. Ready our supplies.
Let's head there.
Can we talk?
Just sublime.
Let's
All right then.
let's head over there by by sword.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Good.
Dude, I'm low.
Hello. Looking to...
Oh damn.
Hello. If I may.
And what is...
I guess we'll go in with this.
Well, whoever's in next. Well then, if you say...
If you say...
I'll take the crown now. Never let you. I love it.
Say there.
I'm chuffed.
Ready?
Someone to prepare.
Right.
I'm gonna save here. I'm level 50.
Ready?
Yeah.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight.
Woo! Live free, Crier! Fight the power!
Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now. Any time.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failures. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this! Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing. A world without inequality.
Nah.
And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this idea. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words. Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in it.
The time has come!
Vida's power!
Behold this power! I bet no one here fights alone. Moving back, I'll show you. Burn!
Here I go!
Get wrecked! Come! As the point of a sword!
Come, accept my challenge.
What was that? You've got a bunch of
Let's
ailments
go.
slowing you down, Captain!
Let me help.
Trust me.
I owe you one.
Thank you.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Raging fire!
I'm ready whenever. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Is everyone all right? From our
I
position...
knew you'd help.
That helped us out.
That helped.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Oh! You're badly
Not
wounded.
yet. I strike
Someone
to kill!
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Take it!
Thank you.
There's no
Just
escape.
what I need.
Okay, let's do this. Right, let's make this fun. Tell wouldn't do this. Here I go. You're out of here.
Behold! We stand together!
Not now.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
The weakness. Nixon's light.
Let justice prevail! Is that all?
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Wizard! Ice!
Behold this power! Let's do this together! Burn!
You defy the rule of strength.
Do your thing.
There is no escape from me. I will annihilate you! I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge.
Tactic.
I strike to kill!
Hulkenberg! You've got
Not
several
Vida's
ailments
power.
slowing you down!
Here!
Trust me.
Remove all those
I owe you one.
debuffs.
Thanks.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by
I'll go with this!
Thank you.
That helped us out.
There is no escape from me.
By the Dark Knight, strike me if you dare.
Can you endure it?
Anyone get on healing duty!
Here!
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
That helped. This is just what I need! Raging fire!
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Use now.
I knew you'd
later.
help. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, power of heroes! Not now. Dark Knight, I stand waiting.
I will annihilate you!
No.
Can you endure it?
Come forth, royal soul! Fire!
There's no escape from you.
Oh, awesome souls, do you?
You defy the rule of
All
strength.
right, we
then
strike
die by
ball.
Let's go!
Damn.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I...
Uh-oh.
Can you endure it?
Uh-oh. Oh! That works.
All right! Get wrecked! Dark Knight, strike me if you dare!
It's okay. We can do this. Take it!
I'm obliged.
I owe you one.
That actually does work. Hell yeah, man.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Dude, hell yeah. Keep doing that, please.
Masked dancer! Raging fire!
To the rear. You better be ready.
Is everyone... Let justice prevail!
Let's stay calm. Let's try this.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
Thanks.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Is everyone okay?
I strike to
Heal
kill!
up. Down! Get her back up! Hulkenberg's down! Someone help her get back up! Why to let this sit?
Here I go.
We settle this
We
here.
strive for!
This might be bad.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
My strength! Is everyone okay?
I can't give up
Heal
now.
up!
Oh shit. Man.
Reality is overwhelming. Will you defy it?
Right.
Okay,
What now?
let's switch to this. Secunda.
All right.
Rotunda. And
All right.
Rotunda. Save again.
What now?
Ready?
Always ready.
You, who claim to be the prince.
Intellect.
Come then.
The time has come.
Watch me!
We're finishing this. Hear it now.
I won't hold back! How about this?
Who should I beat down? You better be ready.
With blade in hand! Is that all?
Now you've done it! Come! Accept my challenge!
Audacity!
This is just what I need. Several ailments slowing you
Raging
down.
fire!
We settle this here.
I got my own tricks.
Berserker! Oh, power of heroes!
I will annihilate you!
Everyone okay? You gotta heal up. You all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
All right. Okay, man.
I'm obliged.
That helped us out.
Hulkenberg!
Defy the
Your
rule's
power
strength.
dropped.
Then die by it! There is no escape from me.
Get wrecked!
You
With
defy the
blade in
rule's
hand!
strength. Then die by it. Come! Accept my challenge!
Everyone okay? You gotta
Bruh.
heal up.
Actual coward for using the AoE
You
attack.
all hurt bad. Can anyone get on use?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hulkenberg!
Settle
Your
this
power
here.
has dropped.
Everyone fall back!
All right.
You're out of here.
There is no escape
For
from
all
me.
that we strive for!
I will annihilate you!
Behold, their tower has dropped.
Come forth, royal soul!
Then die by it!
I got my own tricks.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
With blade in hand!
Can you endure it?
Teehee.
This should be good.
Thanks.
Trust me.
Thanks.
General! Everyone, fall back!
Stay in set. Closing in.
Berserker! Is everyone all right? Come! I stand waiting.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Watch me! Raging fire!
We settle this here.
What is it that you're reflecting?
General! How about this?
Berserker!
Let
Justice prevails! Strike me if you dare!
Can you endure it?
Teehee.
I'll show you. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
We settle this
Fight as
here.
power. Everyone, fall back!
Here I
Defy
go.
the rules.
All right!
Then
Get
die.
wrecked! With blade in hand!
Okay.
I will annihilate you!
How long
Can you
will this,
endure it?
this strategy
Come!
last?
Accept my challenge!
The audacity!
I strike to kill!
Nah.
I call upon a royal soul!
There is no escape from me.
I've got my own tricks.
Here I go.
You're over here.
We settle this here.
I stand waiting.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
I'll show you. Power's dropped. Descend with the storm.
I won't hold back. Everyone, fall back!
Berserker! Get wrecked! Come! Strike me if you dare!
I see. I will.
Okay, let's see how long this will last
annihilate
here.
Can you endure it?
I bet it'll
I
last long.
strike to kill!
Oh. Oh.
I call upon a royal soul! Lightning!
You
Come
defy
forth,
the rules
royal
of strength,
soul.
Then die by
How about this?
Berserker! Dark Knight! I stand waiting!
Come on.
Can you endure it? Come! Accept my challenge!
Uh-oh.
I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Uh-oh.
I see.
I'll show you. Power's dropped. Descend with the storm.
I won't hold back. Everyone, fall back!
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Oh, power of heroes!
I will annihilate you!
I'm
Can
gonna
you
die.
endure
I know
it? Come!
I can feel
Accept
it.
my challenge!
Tactic.
God. Nice one, Captain. Hulkenberg, your attack power's dropped.
We settle
Come
this
forth,
here.
royal soul. I've got my own tricks.
You better be ready. Closing in.
Then die by it!
You're over here.
Come! Strike me if you dare!
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna last. if
Can
I'm
you
being
endure
honest.
it?
Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna last.
I strike to kill!
Oh.
Oh, guys! Your attack tower's dropped! No need to rush this. I'll go with
That
you.
helped. Was nicht.
That helped us out.
By this power. Everyone alive, go back!
There is no escape from me.
For all that we strive for, I stand waiting.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Hee.
Behold this power! Raging fire!
I will fight, I won't hold back! How about this? Come here!
Hold on.
Berserker!
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power. How?
I actually did it. Wow.
Magnificent. You truly have become more powerful.
Oh.
But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History, as told by the Sanctus Church, is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
You don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race, now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What are you doing?
What's happening?
What is him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
My God.
He's a monster!
It's a human!
This can't be.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, The Order of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Oh my god. Was I to losing? Was I to now to win?
Afraid.
Louis called the trickery and even.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
I've got a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Are you well?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire. How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something! Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Man.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
It's not.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the Gauntlet Runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince. No. Just after we finally occurred.
Thank you for the raid.
Louise's body. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
It's all behind us now.
It's behind us now.
Nothing will shake me like that again, I swear it. I will never turn from you. And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. But I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated.
Here we go.
Huh? This looks like... Who are you?
Are you all right?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
Man.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcis? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there. What? That...
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
Oh boy.
I don't like this.
All right then.
Oh, hey. Oh, this is the corpse. Alright.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the Royal Guard? The Lady Hulkenberg?
Yes.
By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure, came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis. From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
I'm a little worried.
Just descend.
It's nearly time.
What?
Long have I waited.
Hey, you.
Did you because of the climbing aspect on this?
Beg pardon?
Are you truly elder?
You must hurry. The time has come.
Some members can keep on sacrificing yourself. Not my problem. I guess I came along a little cold. There's too many for that old Egypt to handle on its own.
All was for this day. There is still time.
Are the others? The others are fine. It's just a bunch of people who died. Yeah, the petals from the fire patch in the forest.
Sure.
It's just the time to change. You're really starting to talk one of them. So weird. Trying to be a person, you're strange now.
Hello there.
Man. Yeah, let's go.
Hey.
Hello.
Funny stuff happened right here. Totally fell into a planet. Think you're late. I'm assuming I'm gonna fight here.
Oh, it's you!
Take your history of the sanctuary, which has the true story about people in the world. Alright.
Come off it!
Well, they're considered a solely tribes of the outside world. Perhaps that's reflected in the current state of affairs, that childish royalty, yet defined by the tragedy beyond anything that I've experienced. To think that there is one such as no more than prey to be slain. Look upon a mere boy such as he and revile him. Their souls are truly cursed. Woke up then went back to sleep. It's so sad. If I can wait play for a bit, you'll cheer right up. When this person wakes up, we should play together.
This way.
No. Your Highness.
Why? I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica! You've returned!
Milady Gruaday. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames, and it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
The voice again coming from somewhere. Hey,
are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt. All thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
These are the roads traveled across...
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is
no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
He's not dead.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive, so from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm just a traveler.
Could a mere traveler have borne witness to so many happenings beyond mortal understanding? To name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self?
Other self?
I am nothing. People stood by me, believed in me, to help anyone in need. How is it that I touted such a laughably idealistic belief to this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
My true identity is...
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am... the prince.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey! What's going on?
What awaits us now?
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession.
The So that's why he's so attached to the novel.
Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
I am the prince.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you?
Yes, it's really me.
How do you feel?
I feel lighter.
I feel a bit lighter.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along.
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right, you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is, I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self. in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember. I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
What's this all of a sudden?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened. Right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have no idea.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, let's learn.
Now what am I to do?
Save.
Oh, it's you!
Alright, let's go in. But I'm so happy right now. Let's wait, what should we do? What should
About
we play?
that.
I'll give it a second, okay? There we go, okay. Let's learn.
Does this depict the Elder Tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the Old Ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves.
Wow.
And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
Say I'm the scion of both the old world and the new.
Beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed. But its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, Thurtman Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, You have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power. Thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There's weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but offense.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's method as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out as does the natural order. I am a prince now. His Majesty.
Let's do it.
No one understands me right away, except that there's still be meeting and showing them that I can venture from the fire.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I've realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
That's what I'm counting on you.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome. What do you wish to know?
Tell me about Luis.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait, what about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw. Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then the fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
Let's get him.
Oh, it's you! And yet...
But our playing point for the exception is to very long find someone we like and we stay there for as long as we want. I guess let's just do this and wrap up stream. Or something from a normal person, so suddenly be careful. Everyone's safe. We had no casualties. However, they decided like pebbles unworthy of even a glance. I could nothing but watch. I was powerless against them. Else that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of resistance, any move we made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. The intruder says power to the Princess Awakening came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but he surely has a plan. Tread carefully, please. Right, this time, save.
Ready?
Yep, let's go.
Stop! You! Zorba. So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new... Alright, let's take it down and then get after Zorba!
Lend me your strength!
Ooh.
Go!
Oh, that is powerful.
I think I call upon a royal stone!
Here I go! You're out of here!
Nah, coward behavior.
Shield! We've gotta do something about those apples! Let me handle those apples.
Yeah.
Alright, leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there!
For all that we strive for!
It's up to you now.
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed to
I'm all prepared.
Hold nothing back!
Training. Done, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion. This is just what I need!
Follow my lead.
Tell wouldn't.
Is everyone all right?
Allies, together!
Let my powers support you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot.
Let's set it up.
And dead. L plus ratio. Plus these stink.
A halfway decent result.
I feel stronger.
Even I had more to learn.
Power can be so Yes, I've become stronger.
Yeah, that feels nice.
Yeah, that feels nice.
The bastard got away!
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alsace once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
User prejudice will go away overnight, nothing can accomplish that, but if we don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
I'm prepared.
Of course. I'm prepared.
Yes, that determination is how we'll stop him.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find useful.
Surely if Luis has his way with the world, such parties will become all too common. You have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
That's what it comes down to.
That's about what it comes down to, yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. But we work best under pressure anyway.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
I will.
Yes, I will.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Likewise.
Likewise. I'm glad to be your ally.
Yep. Though, I guess our toughest challenge is next.
The mystical your temp by the grace.
Finally filled out Gallica's social link.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us,
Elemental
and I'm
Master
gonna lead the
Warlock.
way.
Ooh. Alright. Oh, thank you for the raid.
Remember this. The music meant for you will play in your head.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
By the way, the chief test told me something about your novel.
I'm very
Apparently
late
your
into
parents gave you that book when you were still just
into
a
this
kid.
game.
I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from
Let me
reading
give
it.
you a shout out real quick.
What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself. The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world.
Wait, that was it?
Let's read it together.
I don't know how to speak right now because I am busy enjoying
We were the final
a very
three
big
squads?
story
What?
moment. Sorry.
Oh my god.
The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will to maintain justice in this world.
This is a very
there are
very
innumerable
late game.
obstacles to overcome. Yet,
Late game
as long
story.
as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
And again, I apologize if I'm not gonna speak a lot. I'm too busy. I'm too invested in the story. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but when it fell to ruin, it was destroyed by war. Though this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? Seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself.
Seems like
Lady
it.
Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality. And yeah, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission.
It is quite,
my real
I'm quite literally
mission.
an OC.
And I'm going to see it through.
After discussing the novel and our ideals with Gallica, I closed my eyes. I want to see the day transition. Oh. Never mind, I'm going to Academia. Academia seems like I've been summoned by more in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but
I was gonna
for
answer.
me to be me.
I thought it was gonna be like
for you to be you,
choice.
or something like that.
Indeed, it is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, That fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler. Not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks...
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you?
Who is it?
Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
My consciousness faded away and I was sent back to my sleep. I'm reminded that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel. Has Moore visited the ancient Elden Sanctum?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There it is. New date transition.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
Stand strong to the end.
We can't give up. Stand strong to the end.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in me eyes now.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
To protect
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Alright, where are we going? Grand Trek?
Let's move.
Let's
You
go.
see?
Yeah.
You say it will help anyone, but doing is a whole nother thing. All the more reason we gotta prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. Besides, it won't be the first time we've crawled away up from the bottom. God, I cannot read sometimes.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained
sorry
new
for my
powers
inability to read.
and ascertained new truths. Their arch enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Ooh. What are you doing?
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more,
they're heading over.
the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Ooh, they don't know.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You've seen Count Luis lie to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right, all right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, They're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
We're about to fuck up Luis.
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
Here we fight.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that
Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why didn't His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
'Cause he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Oi! Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a parapus like you, and you spit on him! Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince!
Lady Juna, I can't believe this! I admired you! Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame! Shame!
Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
How dare you strike out at him?
They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions, and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pike soon enough! Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi! Over here! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run! Now!
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous
thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
All right.
Louise, what?
Luis is the underwear. Smash it all to bits!
I guess I'll just end here, because there's still quite a bit left. There's still quite a bit left of the story. Let's raid out.